Hey guys, okay, and welcome to another video. So, in the past week since you have last seen me, I think I have had a total of about 15 hours sleep. I'm very tired since about Thursday from having 4 hours sleep due to work, then being up for 24 hours because I went out clubbing, then 4 hours of sleep because of college, then 4 hours sleep because of work, and then not going to bed until about 12 o'clock, and then coming home and then having work, and then it's just been a long and brutal week for me with no sleep. So if I say something that is probably non-translatable, then that's why. So because I have been so busy this week, I have not had time to really think about any video ideas. And also just because I'm really lazy and I can't be bothered to think of video ideas. So, on my phone here, I have got some questions off a website, which are always trustworthy. Woo, questions. Question 1. How did you get your YouTube username? I'm pretty sure I've covered this in a previous video, but the concept behind my username is based off my Minecraft skin. It's a pretty basic story. My Minecraft character is like a guy with like a t-shirt and pants and whatever, and then 3D glasses, and I thought that I would play off that and just go along with the lines of like 3D or like 3D gaming or 3D Minecraft or something like that. And in the end it just got down to the fact of why not just use the name Third Dimension. I mean, it hasn't really been taken and it just kind of stuck. Like, I haven't changed it since I started the channel. If you search in Third Dimension, I'm now the top channel, which is always good. So yeah, that's the story behind my YouTube username. It's pretty straightforward. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I've never really been asked this question before. Like, I think when I was younger, I used to watch the original Thunderbirds series quite a lot, like the one where they're all the puppets and stuff, and I really like the name Scott. So I think, if anything, I'd want to be like Scott, but I also quite like the name Tom, or like something that can be shortened, like a nickname that's in a name. So like Tom from Thomas, or Jeff from Jeffrey, or Todd from Todd. But yeah, I mean, just, I don't know, Scott, let's go with that. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? I have genuinely thought about this before. Like, I've been asked it before and I wasn't really pleased with my answer. I said bet on a horse race or something, but no. In reality, I would do what everyone else has said they will do. I would go back in time and just convince my younger self, who was going through a crappy stage in his life, don't worry, it all works out. Like, you're not the bullied child. No, you still get bullied. No, you're not no, you're still weird. To be honest, you haven't really changed, younger me. You just get taller and lose the bad hairdo for a different hairdo, which is still equally bad. But it's not hair down to your shoulders, which, yes, I genuinely did have. I'm pretty sure I showed that in my last video, where it was like the younger, chubbier me. So, you know, just keep what you're doing, me, and yeah. It gets better, it does, which is what every person should say to their younger selves. Like, don't change anything, live life how you've lived it, but it does get better. And also, bet on the horse races. Make yourself rich. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I don't know. If I had some gum, I would show you I can actually do it, but I don't have it to hand, so that's unfortunate. But I think I was about 11 or 12 or something. I was just sat there really bored one day and I started doing that thing where you spread it over like your lips and you do that, or whatever it is you do. I started doing that, and then from that I got bored of just having to pull it out, stretch it and do that, so I did it on the inside of my mouth, and that's what I do now. Blowing bubbles. Yeah. Useful skills. What did you want to be when you were little? Since I was about 7 or 8, I've always wanted to be someone in the world of media, like film making or like actor. I think I originally wanted to be an actor because obviously everyone wants to be famous and everyone wants to be in front of the camera and everyone wants to be like the teen heartthrob or whatever. But personally, I've been creating like short films since I was about 9 or 10. Like, I was sat there with a crappy little Nokia camera phone, just recording videos of me and my brother, just messing around in the garden with sticks. Like, I was creating short films with that. I've created like short, like, war-based films with Nerf guns. Like, I've done loads and loads of like crappy little things that, looking back on it now, were actually quite decent for what I had. But, you know, what do you order at Starbucks? I probably just am the whitest person you'll ever meet, and I order a Frappuccino. Yeah, I like Starbucks, alright? I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of coffee. I mean, Starbucks and Costa and that lot I can like handle, but it's coffee you make yourself. I can't. I don't like it. It's too weird. I don't know. What is the hardest you've ever laughed? Thinking back on it, there is one moment in my life which sticks out, and that is when myself, my brother, my dad, and like his family, we were all travelling off to Center Parcs, which is like a little sort of getaway for younger families. We were sat in the car, we were stuck in traffic, and I think the night or so before we'd watched a James Bond film, and this is one of the older films where James Bond is getting chased by a police car. He then gets his car, puts it up on two wheels and goes through an alleyway. The police car then tries to copy this, flips onto his roof and just skids to a halt. I found this so hilarious. For an hour and a half straight, I could not stop laughing. Like, I was literally in agony by the time I'd finished. Like, I couldn't breathe at some points. It was so bad. If you could play any musical instrument, what would it be and why? I have tried playing guitar before. I think I've mentioned this. Right. So, had to change Pikachu because the camera kept auto-focusing on the poster behind me, which is now here. So yeah. Musical instruments. I used to play guitar. Pretty sure I've already mentioned it before. But yeah, I used to play that for a couple of years, and I just got to the point of I didn't want to play the same things over and over again. So we ended up giving it up. And I kind of half regret it, but now I'm also glad because it means I'm not focused on wanting to be a musician, because film has always been what I've wanted to do, and now I am just lazy and don't do anything other than watch and create films. So, you know, it all worked out. What is your favourite thing to do when you're upset? Master. What is your favourite movie? Honestly, I have a lot of films which I enjoy to watch. None are coming to mind at the minute. Zombieland is always a great film to watch. Mad Max, I quite enjoy watching that. That's the most recent film I've seen. That's a really good film. You should go check it out. I honestly don't know. For a film student, I should really know this. One film I haven't seen in actually quite a while, but thinking back on it, I really enjoyed watching was Limitless. So I'm Bradley Cooper. That is a really incredible film. Like, the concept is just amazing, and that was a good film. I quite enjoyed that. So, you know, if I had to pick one right now, that would probably be it. What's the one food you couldn't live without? Probably pasta. I think I've said that before. Pasta is like my favourite thing to eat, but I still can't be bothered to go and make it myself. So, what's your favourite dessert? Ice cream. I love ice cream. I really want some ice cream right now. What's your favourite pizza topping? I quite like Meat Feast. Well, no, that is my favourite. Meat Feast is my favourite pizza topping. Like, you get so much on it. It's just incredible. Like, whoever came up with it, you are a genius, sir, and I tip my hat to you. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? Thing is, I would rather have the power to read minds, because then you could do so many things with that. Like, you could walk up to someone, say, think of a number between 1 and infinity, and then tell them the number and make a career off of reading minds and being a Derren Brown style person. Or you could go up and ask someone a question and then make sure they're telling you the truth. I don't know. But being honest, if someone had the option to be invisible, there's only certain things they could do, and let's be honest, most people would just go around and freak people out by picking things up and making them float. So, yeah. Well, let's say that when you go invisible, your clothes also go invisible. Otherwise, you're gonna get very, very cold, like very quickly. I don't know if you can hear my family in the background there, but there. Yeah, no, I'd probably have to say read minds. I think that would be so much more useful. Like, you could tell if someone is lying, you could tell what someone's thinking in a situation where they refuse to tell you. You can evade people's personal thoughts. You know, it'd be very useful. What did you do for your last birthday? I turned 18 last, like I am now 18, I am an adult, I have the right to buy alcohol in most countries except America because you're dumb. For my 18th birthday, I didn't do anything. I literally went out for a meal with my friends to Nando's. That's about it, really. I just wanted money, to be honest. I wanted money. With that money, I managed to create this channel. Pretty much with that money, I then managed to buy like this camera, tripod, lights, microphone, like microphone for streaming, green screen, like loads and loads of equipment. Like, yeah, it just sort of set me up for buying things which then will never be used ever again outside of this. But you know, that's always good. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? I don't know, like people to sort of recognise me, come up in the street, I don't know, like say hi to me, do whatever, like me to be famous for being famous. Like I can do whatever I want, I have the ability to be whoever I want to be. I can literally film something on my phone, like a puddle, and it like blow up on YouTube. Like loads and loads and loads of things that would then make me a very, very rich and a very happy person. So pretty much for me, just be a massive, massive success. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, exactly, just making loads of money. What Pokemon would you say is similar to your personality? I would have to say Charmeleon. Just because when I get angry, I am like angry. Like he's like the typical teenager in Pokemon form. So, you know, I think that would probably be me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing if you already haven't. We are over 150 subscribers, which was my goal for the end of the year. We have, what, like 4-5 months to go. So if we can make it to 200 subscribers by the end of the year, that would be like incredible. I mean, it's very unlikely, but you know, it could happen. Like, it could happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like, favorite this video. Tune in next week for another video, probably, I don't know. But yeah, I will see you whenever. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.